My son invited 300 guests to his wedding, but somehow forgot to include me, his own father. Welcome to Revenge with Father, where we dive into those raw, real-life stories of betrayal, comeback, and that sweet taste of justice. I'm your narrator, spinning this tale from the heart of everyday America. Buckle up, because this one's going to hit you right in the feels: doubt, rage, redemption, the works. Let's jump in. Man, I still remember that morning like it was yesterday. I'm on my beat-up Ford F-150, cruising down I-95 just outside Philly, toolbox rattling in the back after fixing a leaky roof for Mrs. Johnson in the suburbs. My phone buzzes on the dash. It's a text from my buddy Rick, who's been my wingman since high school. "Hey Joe, you hear about Mark's big day? Saw the invite list online. 300 peeps. Fancy as hell. You going?" I pull over at a Wawa for coffee, staring at the screen. No way. My son Mark, the kid I raised single-handedly after his mom bailed when he was 5, getting hitched without even a heads up to his old man. I scroll through Facebook. Yeah, there it is, posted by his fiance's family. Black tie affair at some ritzy venue in downtown Manhattan. Guest list a mile long. CEOs, lawyers, that one actor from those car commercials. But no Joe Ramirez, the guy who taught him how to throw a baseball and paid for his fancy college with overtime sweat. Inner storms me hard. Anger bubbles up. How dare he? But doubt creeps in too. Maybe I missed the invite. Nah, that ain't it. I text Mark. "Son, what's this about your wedding? When's the date?" Radio silence for hours. Finally, he calls back. "Dad, yeah, it's next month. Look, it's complicated." "Complicated? Spill it, bro." He sighs, all high and mighty now that he's some hotshot investment banker in NYC. "Dad, this is a high society event. Someone who still works as a handyman would just embarrass us." Oof. That line stings like a slap from a 2x4. Embarrass? Me? The guy who busted his ass so you could afford those Brooks Brothers suits. Seriously, Dad? You're still fixing toilets at 55. Emily's family, they're loaded. Old money. I can't have you showing up in work boots. You gotta be kidding me. After everything. Look, it's my day. Deal with it. Click. He hangs up. I'm fuming in that parking lot, coffee going cold. Betrayal? Yeah, that's the word. But as I grip the wheel, a fire ignites. Revenge? Not the violent kind. Nope, that's not my style. But showing up? Proving him wrong? Oh, hell yeah. Little does he know, I've got secrets of my own. And this wedding? It's about to get a plot twist. What if I crash it? But how? The thought lingers as I drive home, heart pounding. Back in my cramped apartment in South Philly, surrounded by Eagles posters and half-empty pizza boxes from Pat's, I sink into the recliner. The betrayal replays in my head like a bad rerun. Mark's words echo. Just a handyman. Dude, if only he knew the half of it. I pull out an old photo album, flipping through faded pics. There's me, 30 years ago, fresh out of the army, holding baby Mark in a tiny Phillies onesie. His mom left us for some salesman in Jersey, said I wasn't ambitious enough. Ambition? I built a life from nothing. Flashback hits. Me working double shifts at the shipyard, then starting my handyman gig on the side. Joe's Fix It, I called it. Fixed everything from AC units in row homes to plumbing in those McMansions out in the burbs. Mark grew up watching me hustle. Nights I skipped dinner so he could have new sneakers for basketball tryouts. "Dad, you're like Superman," he'd say back then, grease on my hands from changing oil in our old Chevy. But college changed him. UPenn on a partial scholarship I scraped together with loans and side jobs. He met Emily there, daughter of some Wall Street bigwig. Suddenly, he's all about networking and elevating. Last Christmas, he shows up in a Tesla, smirking at my truck. "Dad, when you gonna upgrade? This thing's a relic." "Relic? It gets the job done, son." "Like me." "Yeah, but Emily's dad drives a Benz. Image matters." "Image? Bro, family's what matters." He laughed it off. "Whatever, old man." Now, staring at the album, anger mixes with hurt. Why'd he turn his back? Fear grips me. Maybe I failed him. But no, that's BS. I taught him grit, not this snobby crap. Inner voice screams. Time for a wake-up call. I grab my laptop, search the wedding venue. The Plaza Hotel, NYC. Swanky. Guest list leaked on some gossip site. 300 names, no Ramirez. Plan forms. I'll show up, but not as just a handyman. I've got savings, connections from years of jobs. Maybe rent a tux, blend in. But deeper, that fire burns. Revenge with father style. Subtle, satisfying. What if I reveal something big? My mind races. As I close the album, phone buzzes. Rick again. You okay, man? What do I tell him? And how do I pull this off without blowing up? Next day, I'm on a job in Camden, rewiring a kitchen for this nice couple. Hammer in hand, but my mind's elsewhere. Mark's words gnaw at me. Embarrass us. Us. Him and his fancy in-laws. Dude, I changed his diapers. Fixed his bike when he crashed at racing neighborhood kids. Now I'm trash. I take a lunch break at a deli, munching on a hoagie, cheesesteak with whiz, the Philly way. Rick meets me there, sliding into the booth. Joe, you look pissed. Speed. Mark dissed me hard. Bro said I'd embarrass him at the wedding cause I'm a handyman. No way. That kid owes you everything. For real. I'm thinking. I show up anyway. Rick grins. Hell yeah. Crash it? Tux and all. More than that. Make a statement. We brainstorm over sodas. I've got 20 grand saved. Could rent a limo. Act the part. But inner doubt hits. What if they kick me out? Humiliation central. Anger overrides. Nah. He needs to see who I really am. Back home that night, I call my ex-sister-in-law, Maria, who's still cool with me. Joe, I heard. Mark's an idiot. Yeah, tell me about it. You got deets on the wedding. Emily's folks are paying. Big shots from the Hamptons. Rehearsal dinner at some yacht club. Yacht club? Wild. Plan evolves. Infiltrate quietly, then drop a bomb. But what bomb? Flash of genius. Years ago, I invested in stocks on a whim. Tech boom hit. My nest eggs bigger than he knows. Not millionaire status, but enough to surprise. Emotional roller coaster. Pride swells, then fear. What if it backfires? He disowns me for good, but betrayal fuels me. Screw it, I mutter. I book a hotel in NYC, order a tux online. As I hang up with Maria, another text from Mark. Dad, stay away. Please. Oh, now he begs? Game on, son. What happens if I ignore it? The tension builds as I pack my bag. Week later, I'm hitting the gym, Planet Fitness in the strip mall, pumping iron to clear my head. Sweat dripping, thoughts racing. Mark's wedding is 2 weeks out. I've got the tux, hotel booked, even practiced my speech in the mirror. Son, you think I'm just a handyman? Think again. But doubt creeps. Is this revenge or desperation? Inner monologue. Joe, you're 55, not some movie hero. But hell, life's too short for regrets. I spot my reflection, calloused hands but strong. Built this body, fixing America's backbone. At work, fixing a deck in Cherry Hill, the homeowner chats. You hear about that big wedding in NYC? My cousin's going, 300 guests, open bar. Yeah, sounds overkill. He laughs. Rich folks, man. Gotta impress. Impress? That's Mark's game now. Phone rings. It's Emily's number. Never met her, but I answer. Mr. Ramirez? This is Emily. Mark told me everything. Everything? Like how he shafted his dad. She's polite but firm. Look, it's our day. We want it perfect. No drama. No drama? Bro, excluding family is drama. Please, just respect our wishes. Respect? Where's mine? I hang up, fuming. Rick calls later. Dude, you still going? Damn right. Got a plan. Show up as a guest through a connection. My old army buddy owns a catering company. He hooks me up with a pass. Sneaky but fair. Emotional high. Triumph brewing. But low hits. What if Mark spots me early? As I drive home through rush hour, radio blasting Springsteen, resolve hardens. This ain't just revenge. It's a lesson. But what if the twist bites me back? The city's lights blur as I ponder the risk. Digging deeper into my past that night. Beer in hand on my stoop. Watching kids play stickball. Mark used to do that. Now he's Mr. Fancy. I pull out old bank statements. Yeah, that investment. Started with $5,000 from overtime. Hit big on Apple stock in the 90s. Never told him. Wanted him to earn his own way. Balance now? Over $500K. Enough to buy a stake in something big. Idea sparks. The plaza's owned by a conglomerate. What if I pull strings? Not too far. But my buddy from jobs past, he's a VP there. Joe, for you? I can get you on the list as a family friend. Sweet, man. Oh, you won. Emotional layer. Anger fades to sadness. Why hide my success? Fear he'd mooch? or prove I'm more than just a handyman. Next day, coffee run at Dunkin'. Barista's chatty. Big plans this weekend? Nah, but soon. Crashing a wedding. She laughs. Sounds fun. Or disastrous. Both, probably. Inner thought. Disastrous if I chicken out. I text Rick. It's on. He replies, go get him, Tiger. As I head to another job, toolbox heavy, mind lighter. But a call from Mark's old friend stops me cold. Joe, Mark's talking smack about you. Says you're stuck in the past. Stuck? Oh, the irony. Revenge plot thickens. What if I reveal the money at the toast? The hook dangles. Will he even let me speak? Wedding week's here. I'm in NYC early, checking into a budget motel near Penn Station, saving the flash for later. Streets buzzing with cabs, hot dog vendors, that classic big Apple chaos. I walk Central Park, clear my head. Tourists snapping pics, me plotting. Meet my caterer buddy, Tony, at a diner. Joe, here's the pass. Blend in, servers won't bat an eye. Thanks, dude. This means everything. No prob. Your kid's a fool. Yeah, tell me about it. Back in the room, trying on the tux. Fits like a glove. Rented from Men's Warehouse, but sharp. Mirror check. Not bad for a handyman. Inner confidence surges, but fear nips. What if security bounces me? Phone buzzes, anonymous text. Stay away or regret it. Mark? Emily's fam? Paranoia hits. I call Maria. Sis, you think they'd pull something? Nah, they're snobs, not thugs. Go for it. Emotional peak, determination. I practice lines. Son, you forgot one thing. I'm the reason you're here. As night falls, city lights twinkling, I lie awake. Tomorrow's rehearsal dinner. Doi spy. Or wait for the big day. The decision looms, tension coiling like a spring. Rehearsal dinner night. I stake out the yacht club from across the street, in a rented suit. Not full tux yet. Limos pulling up, guests in gowns and ties. Mark steps out with Emily, arm in arm. He looks happy but smug. In a gut twist, jealousy, nah hurt. That's my boy erasing me. I slip in via service entrance. Tony's past working magic. Kitchen kao chef yelling, plat clatring. I grab a tray, pretend to bus tables. Overhear snippets. Guest 1, Mark's killing it on Wall Street. Dad must be proud. Guest 2, heard his dad's blue collar. Not invited, awkward. Ouch. I edge closer to the main room. Mark's toasting, to Emily, my future. And our new life, elevated. Elevated? From what, me? Emily's dad claps. Son, welcome to the family. No more scraping by. Scraping? I built him. Anger boils. I nearly drop the tray. A server bumps me. Hey, new guy. Watch it. Sorry, bro. I duck out, heart racing. Saw enough. Tomorrow, the wedding. My entrance? Epic. But as I hail a cab, doubt whispers. What if he apologizes first? No chance. The betrayal's too deep. Wedding morning. I'm up at 5 a.m., jogging the Hudson River path to burn nerves. NYC waking up, bagel carts, runners that hustle vibe. Back at the hotel, shower, tux on. Look in the mirror. Joe, you got this. Revenge with father ain't just a channel. It's real. Drive to the plaza. Traffic's a nightmare. Horns blaring. Park blocks away, walking like I own it. Pass in pocket, but security's tight. At the door. Name? Joseph Ramirez. Family friend. He checks the list. Tony came through. Go on in. Inside, opulence hits. Chandeliers, flowers everywhere, string quartet playing. Guests mingling. Suits from Armani, dresses from who knows where. I grab champagne blend. Over here, Mark's stories inspiring. From humble beginnings. Humble? Thanks to me. Mark spots me from afar. Eyes widen. He pulls Emily aside, whispering furiously. Inner thrill, shock value achieved. But now what? Confront or wait? He marches over. Dad? What the hell? Surprise, son. Couldn't miss your big day. You gotta leave. Now. No way. I'm here to celebrate. Emily approaches. Mr. Ramirez, please. Don't ruin this. Ruin? Bro, family's not ruin. Tension peaks as the ceremony starts. Doishit quiet. Or make my move. The minister calls order, my heart pounding. Seats fill. I'm in the back, pulse racing. Mark up front, fidgeting. Vows exchange, sweet. But fake to me. I do, said, rings on. Crowd claps. Reception time. Open bar, dance floor. I'm Mingle, chatting randos. Yeah, I'm Mark's dad. Handyman extraordinaire. One guest. Really? He never mentioned. For real? That's wild. Mark pulls me aside in a hallway. Dad, seriously? You're embarrassing me. Embarrassing? Like you did excluding me. That was for a reason. You're not like these people. Not like? Dude, I made you. Whatever. Just go. Inerraj. No. Time for the twist. I slip away, find a mic guy. Hey, can I say a few words? Father of the groom. He shrugs. Sure, after the toasts. Emotional high. Triumph incoming. But fear, what they cut me off. As toasts begin, I position myself. Mark's face pales. My turn approaches. What do I say? Scene 10. The toast twist. Mic in hand, room quiets. 300 eyes on me. Mark frozen. Folks, I'm Joe, Mark's dad. Just a handyman he forgot to invite. Gasps. Emily's dad frowns. But here's the thing. I ain't just that. Raised him alone, worked bones to dust. And yeah, invested smart. Got $500,000 in the bank. Could buy half this room. Murmurs. Mark, dad, stop. Nah, so. You thought I'd embarrass you? Truth is, I'm proud. But betrayal hurts. This is my revenge. Not hate, but truth. I raise glass. To Mark and Emily. May you learn family ain't about status. Applause, awkward. Mark storms off. Inner relief, done. But twist? Emily's dad approaches. Joe, wait. Mark told us you were broke. This changes things. Changes? Oh, the real twist unfolds. He whispers. I'm cutting him off. You? Your family now. Whoa. Mark's face. Priceless. Reception winds down. I'm cornered by guests. Joe, that toast. Epic. Yeah. Had to set it straight. Mark finds me outside. Fuming. Dad, you ruined everything. Ruined? Bro, you started it. Emily joins. Mark, he's right. You lied about him. To eat. To fit in. Her dad overhears. Son, we value hard work. Joe's welcome anytime. You? Prove yourself without my money. Mark jaw drops. You gotta be kidding me. For real. Learn from your dad. Emotional low for him. High for me. Revenge sweet, but bittersweet. As I leave, Mark chases. Dad, wait. I'm sorry. Sorry? Is it genuine? The night, air chills as I ponder forgiveness. Drive back to Philly that night, mind swirling. Mark's text. Can we talk? Next day, he shows at my door sheepish. Dad, I messed up. Big time. Yeah, you did. Emily's pissed too. Her folks love you now. Wow, huh? We talk over coffee. I thought status mattered more than family. Lesson learned, son. Inner warmth. Betrayal healed? Maybe. But twist lingers. My investment? I offer to help him start fresh. No handouts. He hugs me. Thanks, Dad. You're the real deal. Emotional peak. Triumph. As he leaves, I smile. Revenge with father? Mission accomplished. But wait, one more call. Emily's dad. Joe, join us for dinner? Business talk. Business? The plot thickens again. Weeks later, dinner at their Hamptons pad. Fancy, but I'm comfy in jeans. Emily's dad, Mr. Hargrove. Joe, your story inspires. Want an adventure? Real estate flips with your skills. Me? Dude, I'm a handyman. Exactly. Ground level smarts. Mark nods. Dad, do it. Inner decision. Life changing. I agree. Emotional high. From excluded to partner. But sarcasm slips. See, son? Handyman rule. He laughs. For real. As we toast, doubt fades. Revenge turned to victory. Yet a final thought. What if Mark slips back? Time will tell. Months pass. I'm partnering with Hargrove, flipping properties in Jersey. Mark joins occasionally, learning tools. Dad, this is harder than stocks. No kidding, bro. We bond over jobs, laughs. Emily warms up. Joe, your family. Inner peace, betrayal buried. But shock moment, Mark confesses. I was scared you'd steal the spotlight. Spotlight? Nah, just wanted to be there. Emotional low to high. Understanding. Prove yourself without my money. Mark jaw drops. You gotta be kidding me. For real. Learn from your dad. Emotional low for him. High for me. Revenge sweet, but bittersweet. As I leave, Mark chases. Dad, wait. I'm sorry. Sorry? Is it genuine? The night air chills as I ponder forgiveness. Drive back to Philly that night, mind swirling. Mark's text. Can we talk? Next day, he shows at my door sheepish. Dad, I messed up. Big time. Yeah, you did. Emily's pissed too. Her folks love you now. Wow, huh? We talk over coffee. I thought status mattered more than family. Lesson learned, son. Inner warmth. Betrayal healed? Maybe. But twist lingers. My investment? I offer to help him start fresh. No handouts. He hugs me. Thanks, Dad. You're the real deal. Emotional peak. Triumph. As he leaves, I smile. Revenge with father? Mission accomplished. But wait, one more call. Emily's dad. Joe, join us for dinner? Business talk. Business? The plot thickens again. Weeks later, dinner at their Hamptons pad. Fancy, but I'm comfy in jeans. Emily's dad, Mr. Hardgrove. Joe, your story inspires. Want an adventure? Real estate flips with your skills. Me? Dude, I'm a handyman. Exactly. Ground level smarts. Mark nods. Dad, do it. Inner decision. Life-changing. I agree. Emotional high. From excluded to partner. But sarcasm slips. See, son? Handyman rule. He laughs. For real. As we toast, doubt fades. Revenge turned to victory. Yet a final thought. What if Mark slips back? Time will tell. Months pass. I'm partnering with Hardgrove, flipping properties in Jersey. Mark joins occasionally, learning tools. Dad, this is harder than stocks. No kidding, bro. We bond over jobs, laughs. Emily warms up. Joe, your family. Inner peace, betrayal buried. But shock moment, Mark confesses. I was scared you'd steal the spotlight. Spotlight? Nah, just wanted to be there. Emotional low to high. Understanding.